What's up, y'all? It's your girl Daviana, and I am back with another video. And in this video, you guys, I will be showing you how I make my beef tips rice and gravy. I'm going to do the onion and mushroom gravy again because that was a hit. We all like mushrooms here in this household. I don't really know about the twins and Aubrey, but the older ones, we like mushrooms. So, and I'm going to get some potatoes and carrots to stretch this meal out. So yeah, I already seasoned my beef tips. Let me show y'all. Beef tips are seasoned, they are clean, and I coated them a little bit with flour. I have to go up in here and mix everything right now. Y'all excuse the noise in this video. Y'all know I got twins that are 1 year old. They the only ones at the house right now. See, it's not a lot, so I'm going to stretch it with the potatoes and the carrots and also the mushrooms as well in the onions. Mine's in this bowl, and I'm going to cover it with saran wrap and put it in the ice box so it can kind of marinate. This is hot. I'm going to dump my meat up in it. These are the season that I use to season my meat. I'm going to add a little bit more and take some of it out when I do my mushroom and onion gravy. So now, while my meat is browning, I'm about to cut up my onions, my bell peppers, and my mushrooms so I can have that ready for when I make my gravy for my beef stew. Sorry. Okay, you guys, I added some more grease to my pan. My fire is off because this aisle likes to get real hot. If you're a cooker and you cook, you know how your oven is and how your stovetop is. So with that being said, I'm finna add my onions, bell peppers, and the mushrooms. And I'm gonna let that cook down. And I'm using for my gravy. I have the burger blend to substitute for my beef bouillon cubes because I don't have any, so I'm using this burger blend. I never used this season before, so we're going to see how it turns out. Okay, you guys, I'm going to add some flour. My fire is still turned off because I want to be able to add my seasoning and all of that without it getting too hot. So this should be enough. If I need more, I add it. Oops, y'all, I'm gonna have to clean up when I'm recording with one hand and cook with the other. I don't feel like going to get my little stand. But yeah, I'm finished to let this get kind of soaked up in the oil. Excuse the mess. A lot of gravy. My fire back on low, but this stove and this aisle that I'm working on, when it says low, that actually is high. So like I said, when you cooking and you used to cooking with your stove, you kind of know it and how to maneuver it. So this is a lot of gravy. I might have made too much. But I'm letting my pot get hot. And when I get ready to add the water, I do not personally add chicken broth because I do usually either add beef or chicken bouillon. The little seasoning pack. Let me show y'all. Because I don't use the cubes anymore. See, I either have this or the beef. Well, it's the same thing, but it's not the cubes, it's just the powder form. I usually use one of those so I don't get the liquid kind. So I just add water and I season my water. But yes, I'm gonna keep stirring this so my gravy can get a little darker. And then I'm gonna add the water in slowly because it's going to thicken up. I don't want to have my gravy too thick because it has to boil down. I'm cooking this on top of the stove. I'm not putting it in the oven or a crock pot. So my gravy is going to start off a little watery, a lot watery, and then it's going to thicken up as it cooks down. So yeah, I'll be back. I turned my stove off. This is how it's looking. Y'all, it's going to kind of be hard to do this because, you know, once you add the water, you got to constantly stir. So And I don't have my stand in here with me. So I'm about to stir it. And I turn my stove top off because you see it's still cooking and it's getting thicker real fast. I don't want it to be getting thick too fast. I have to add some more water because I don't want my gravy to be thick just yet. Y'all see? I made a lot of gravy, but I like gravy, honestly. I already had seasoned it. I'm going to add some more water, and then I'm going to season it a little bit more. The gravy is real thick. I could add some more water, but this is a cast iron skillet, and I don't have much room. So what I'm about to do is transfer this gravy into the original pan that I'll be cooking this beef stew in, beef tips, rice, and gravy in, and then I'm going to add some more water to loosen it up. So I'll be back. Okay, you guys, I put the gravy in with the beef stew. This is how it looks. But I'm now going to add some more water because it's too thick, because it has to boil down. My beef stew is not done. We want it to be tender, and this is too thick right now. Now, at the end result, we want the gravy to be thick like this, but not right now. So let me stretch this out with some more water so it can have some room and time to boil down to get tender, and then we'll come back for this consistency at the end. You guys, it's been boiling for a little minute, but you see it's not as thick. I am going to finish this in the oven because when you're cooking on the stove top, you have to constantly get up and stir so it won't stick, and I don't have time for that on today. I got to do some cleaning, so I'm about to stick this in the oven and let it continue to cook. I might add the potatoes like I said and the carrots, and I might not. So we'll see at the end if we'll have potatoes in here, carrots, or whatever. I'll keep y'all posted. I just took it out the oven. It's been in here probably like an hour and a half, maybe 2. Let's see if the meat tender. It broke up. It could cook some more. So I found some canned carrots. I wanted the whole carrots, but I found some canned ones. I'm gonna add this can, and I have a can of mixed vegetables I'm gonna add as well. I'm gonna go ahead and add that and let this finish cooking for like another hour. Just added the carrots in the can of mixed vegetables. So I'm about to put this back in the oven so it can continue to cook. Cook down a little bit more, get a little bit thicker. This is a good consistency. It's not too watery. It's our preference, how you like your gravy. Everything came out. Y'all, this is not white rice. This is some, that $1 pack of rice, garlic and herb. I didn't feel like going to the store. I'm sitting at the table with Aja. Got Arby and the twins. Give her a cup.